This week, Milwaukee takes over the shop, Makita's 36-volt just disappoints, Australia finds the best upside-down circular saw, and I'm doing this show by myself today. Let's go!
Today's episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool, Pro Tools, Pro Service at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com. And Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I am Sarah, and Rob is out sick today. Since we have a live show giveaway tomorrow, he's been banished from the studio to recover so that he can be there for that, and I'm not doing it by myself. But before we jump into the news, I want to remind you guys to look for Jay's head. If you find it hidden somewhere in the show within the first 60 minutes of it going live, send me an email at first@coptool.com with the timestamp of where you found it for a chance to win $50 from Ohio Power Tool. Moving on to the news, my absolute favorite humans from down under are back at it, this time testing circular saws, which also happens to be my favorite tool, besides chainsaws. The duo grabbed a DeWalt 54-volt FlexVolt DCS 578 and the new Makita XGT 40-volt HS003G and wasted no time shoving the two of them into a ring to duke it out. After countless cross-cuts, rip cuts, and then cross-cuts and rip cuts at a bevel, they are very pleased with both of the saws. They are both comfortable, they have good grips, they are well balanced, not too heavy, and they're both pretty great. Though the new Makita took the cake on features, the DeWalt was favored for its power. To find out more, go visit OZToolTalk. Our friend Rob Robillard and his team have been working with Milwaukee's new PACKOUT shop storage solutions, and I'm not gonna lie, being a sucker for good organization and shop workflow, this option is so satisfying to me. Rob walks us through a few proper ways to install your mounting plates to make sure you're not cleaning up a giant mess down the road. He said the setup was intuitive and overall really easy to do, and once he got it all installed, he had this to say.
The best thing about the PACKOUT shop storage system is it is completely customizable and reorganizable at any time.
Milwaukee is launching them with 20 new SKUs, which makes customizing incredibly easy. For the full in-depth review and all of Rob's opinions on the different attachments, you can find it all over at Toolbox Buzz. Tim Johnson takes a closer look at DeWalt's new 20-volt XR mid-torque impact wrench this week, and though it looks exactly like its earlier model, it's not the same thing, and Tim's pretty excited to show us why. This updated little beast is boasting claims up to 800 foot-pounds of breakaway torque and 600 foot-pounds of tightening torque. It has a variable speed trigger, 3 power modes, a max RPM of 2000 on speed 3, and 3000 IPM. It has, of course, an LED light, rubber overmolding, great ergonomics, and comes in just over 3 pounds as a bare tool. It even has a 4th power mode called Precision Wrench Mode. Apparently, that will help stop the tool for a moment once the fastener is tight. But that 800 foot-pounds of torque claim is what really caught Tim's attention. After running it through some tests, this is what he had to say about it.
Very impressed with the DCF 891. To be able to take that power stack battery, this little guy right here, and break free 800 foot-pounds as they claimed in their marketing of 800 foot-pounds breakaway torque, very impressive.
For the full review, head over to Shoptoolreviews. Next up, we head over to New Zealand, which I totally know where it is on a map, to find the Battle of the Makita Powerheads. Tools and Stuff dove deep into the blue powerhead pool from Makita with the 18-volt model, the 18x2 or 36-volt model, and the 40-volt model. Firstly, which is apparently a word, he looks at every feature from top to bottom on every single powerhead, and with those initial impressions, it leaves him less than impressed with the 36-volt model for many reasons. Nextly, he puts them to work and dives into the testing with the blower attachment. He tests speed, distance of airflow, runtime, and the battery and motor temp after it's been used. Now, he is planning to test as many attachments with these power heads that he can possibly get his hands on in the very near future, so be sure you are subscribed to his channel so you don't miss any of those at Tools and Stuff. Tomorrow is our 4th Production Crew Live giveaway, where you can join Rob and I here Saturday, May 7th at 3 p.m., where we will randomly be choosing a member to call them live and let them choose a set of power tools worth over $2,000. And of course, those pro tools would be nothing without pro accessories to go with them from Spyder. I'm so sorry for the short show today, guys, but doing this by myself really isn't that much fun. So please wish Rob well so that we have him here with me tomorrow. I want to thank Skill and Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring this episode and Spyder for sponsoring the production crew. Guys, we couldn't do any of this without you. Now, if you can, go do something kind for somebody else today, and we'll see you tomorrow.